Hello, students at Ministry Training College. Hey, that's Elim Ministry Training College to you. Ike Graham here. I'm at the CEO of Ministry Training College's computer, David Adolph's office. I only have a minute, but I thought I might tell you about some of the things we're doing. Okay, quick change of scenery. Turns out there's some things I can't tell you about yet. Maybe I could tell you in about 2 to 3 months. Well, first things first, holy moly. On a very serious note, this has been a really amazing start to the year. From the CCM campus students to the interns for the first years all across the country to the second year interns really pressing into the church stuff. I mean, we've had some really, really good starts. A big improvement from what it was a couple years ago. Just to give you a little snapshot so we all feel like we're one team. Synergy, critical mass, unity, bipartisanship. I don't know what that means really, but our first year campus students went to Camp Morley, and I was a part of the worship and some of the breakthrough stuff there. And just to say, it was probably some of the best free worship experience I've ever seen in my life. I mean, just look at the great attitudes they had in the first song. For our first and second year online interns, yeah, I would say there's some breakthroughs, but maybe a little bit of dancing. This is how we do it. I'm sorry. All that to say, there is an incredible culture here at the school right now. The staff feels it. There's a ton of momentum. And I just want to say a couple things that we saw happen really well in the first bit that people forget often in the first few weeks. Number one, do not forsake your solitude, quiet times. At your camps and block courses, you got a chance to go be alone with God. And a lot of times, it's those things that make the big breakthroughs happen. The many in the mundane making the amazing breakthroughs. An easy way to make sure you have time for it is maybe you have a job and you have a lunch break. Make your lunch breaks your quiet time. Maybe snack some Doritos too. It helps the spirit move. If you're working at a church, maybe you're interning at a church, actually talk to your pastor and say, hey, this time here is my scheduled go solitude time, or when I spend time with God, like a half hour, just to sit back, listen, read the Bible. Don't just do some experiential worship. Oh, I was talking to God. Read the Bible. Read the scripture it's based on, and then spend some time with Christ. And lastly, you know what makes all this great? This room I'm in is actually a room where the entire staff of Ministry Training College and some awesome praying volunteers pray every Monday for you guys. And you know what's crazy? They actually go through a picture of every individual student and pray for you. For like 2 hours. It's insanely awesome. We believe in you. God believes in you. You're here. Rock and roll.